This week at the Mother of Monsters, the party is going to continue out on their journey to figure out Lamashtu, Desna, and now accompanied by what seems to be a relative of Hunclay. They set out in hopes of finding more armor, gear, and equipment from Tula's grave, and also to see if this dragon that attacked the town is who it says it is. So right now they're going to go and investigate the final resting place of a great dragon that now threatens the town again. I believe that what we pick up off is the group was covered by a pretty thick fog as they head out on this massive lake, Lake Ember, north of Nabor. When they are beset upon, it seems to be familiar looking foes, armed with bows, armed with bows and crossbows, preparing to attack them and stop their way across this lake. So we will get into the mix of it. Everyone roll initiative, and then we will continue where we left off from last session.
Haven't we already rolled the initiative? Yeah,
Some of us did. I think you did and I did.
yeah. I put back the one I
If
rolled.
if you want to keep your rolls, that's completely fine. And let me get my peoples here. What I got that, and I'll do 2 and 2. So 2 and 2. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I will just go. So we got here a turn. Double check. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna go 11, 7. 17, 13. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then my last roll was 13. So I got a 9, 17, and a 9, and a 17. Okay, so these should be ordered. Okay, so we will start off with Burke Redcoat. Burke, I believe you should have the stats of the short, the rowboat, Pathfinder rowboat. What would you, Burke, like to do?
Well, since they are pretty far, we'll start inspiring people. That will be the +2 bonus, not the +1 from the banner.
Oh, I feel quite inspired now.
Oh no, sorry, it's this one.
Okay, at first level of Barking's performance inspire courage. Make sure that you mark this off. You get a +2 to attack, damage, against charm and fear effects. Am I correct?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
You're right, courageous.
Was there anything else you would like to do, Bert?
Oh, that's a standard for now.
Yep.
So.
That's your standard.
Well, as a move, I'll grab the bow.
So you row the boat.
I grab the bow. Oh, I could row the bow. You said.
And what would you like to do?
That's
It goes 10 acceleration. It is driving check. It is a Survival check to drive.
Oh, I can drive the boat. Yeah, that's a good option. So
I
it's
believe I'm
survival
doing
check.
I believe I'm doing this right. It takes
I never rode the boat before. I thought it was a move action, just requiring a roll, but okay.
I'm right in this, correct? You do a survival check, and that's what it says, driving checks. And I'll go to survival, just so you know. It is...
Isn't it for long distances? Survival is like to know to have bearings that way, and you need survival. But to just row forward because you see the enemy ahead, would that require a survival roll?
You make a good point. I guess for the meantime, the boat goes the maximum at 30. It accelerates at 10, so I guess I'm gonna rule now. I can double check this later that the first round you go 10, the second you go 20, and the third you go 30. Is that right in that? It's kind of like
Because
flying.
we're catching speed.
You lost me.
Okay, well I'll double check it, but how? This is a good question. I will put this up. So Burke, how many? Where would you like to go with your 10 feet as you row the boat?
I guess forward.
Okay, got you. 5, 10. There we go. Okay, Guko, what would you like to do, sir? You asked a question in chat. You wanted me to describe it. These foes actually look a lot like the thugs. They're red hair, blue eyes. Look a lot like the maybe the mercenaries that attacked the manor, and like the mercenaries or bandits that attacked the auction. Look very similar from what you can see through the fog.
So wait, I'm sorry. So this is the crossbow thug, or no? This is you lost me. One is one, and one is what?
One is wielding a bow, and one has a crossbow. They look very similar to the thugs and the features that attack the auction and attack the house or the manor.
Oh wow. Yeah, this is not going to be good. They got quite a bit of range on us. I'm going to summon a shark.
Okay.
Really big shark. I don't know, where is it? No. Here we go. Damn it. And that's actually a huge shark. I don't know if you want to change it to. Is
Is that huge? That's huge right there.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay, you should be able to
And
move
then,
it now, right? You can move it, right?
Yeah, if I can, I'd like to have the shark just like chomp one of the boats in half.
Okay. So the rowboat's hardness is 5. I'll let you know that. So you have to hit AC of 9. The HP, I have the HP here.
Right.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, I see a HP of 60 and then a 29. We can all learn together. What does the 29 symbolize?
I don't know what 29 means. The hardness 5 is kind of like damage reduction, so you would
reduction,
take
yeah.
that off any day. Yeah. I don't know what the 29 is.
Okay, so I see my HP of the boat.
Let me check.
Thank you, Nacho.
And I also don't know, like... I know very little about, like, boat combat.
Well,
I don't know what it means if, like, you bite holes in it, if it starts sinking, or I don't know. Like...
Well, I don't think an arrow will cause a hole in the boat.
No, but a giant, huge shark might.
Well, yeah.
15. Okay. You see the... Yes.
Maybe I would think that
when the the vehicle is down to the number of hit points in the parentheses, that's when it's considered broken.
Yeah, that's what I want to say.
Okay.
That
There's a
sounds
certain HP of the vehicle. Maybe it also has some hardness. Down from a certain point, yeah, it's considered broken. In the case of a boat, I would think it will stop moving or something like that, and below that, it may start sink.
Oh, so the
Unless you want
survival
to say
check,
that.
the check you make to use the boat, that's the check you have to make to use the boat. The survival. I just looked it up. I see -2 penalty to AC, saves, condition, and DC of all piloting checks. Related to the vehicle increased by 5. The broken vehicle speeds are halved. Vehicles reduce 0 to peaks like any other item when the water is in the water. When it's destroyed, it sinks. If it's flying, it falls. Perfect. So I got that pulled up. So Guko, you have summoned a shark with your turn,
Yeah.
and then the shark
just-
has attacked.
FYI, I'm using the one of my uses of that stupid extend book that I'll probably never use again in my life.
Okay. So extend book. How many uses was that?
3 total
Okay.
in my life.
Okay. So as again we see this huge shark start to lash out from being summoned from wherever it's and begin to attack. Okay. I'm just gonna go in order. 17. What's my longbow here? I will, upon seeing the shark, try to attack it with my short bow. And this creature is underwater, correct?
Yeah, it was at least partially submerged.
Partially submerged, that's fair. And I will attack it. You see this bandit grab its short bow, knock an arrow, and try to bounce. Well, not bounce, but balance as against the waves. So we're gonna shoot, and it's a 10, which I believe is a miss.
Correct.
I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna move 10. I'm gonna ungroup these. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move 10, and now it is my other one's turn. I'm just gonna go in order, and I'm gonna attack as well with my short bow, doing the same thing, hitting our critical. We confirm our critical. 6, it does not confirm. I will attack this shark, dealing 5 damage. Nali, it is your turn.
If you're attacking someone beneath the water, there's a penalty about that, right?
Well, he's partially submerged. That's a -2, correct?
Sure.
So can I row this boat closer?
Yeah, you can. Burke, you can message me. Send me. I believe I'm correct. It is -2. Shooting into the water with an arrow.
But I'm looking at it again. And there was range attacks underwater. No. Attacks from land. There are characters swimming, floating, and breathing. It's just deep. Having improved cover. +8 AT. +8 AC. Plus bonus on reflex.
So
from
plus
opponents
8?
on land.
It's +8.
+8. It's improved cover. It's +8 bonus to AC.
+8. So your creature's AC is +8. So 24 might not hit, Guko.
Say again.
It's a +8 AC. I don't know if a 24 hits your shark with +8 AC.
No, but if you critical, then it would hit anyway.
Okay.
If you're critical with a 20, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nalia,
Yeah.
Nalia, what would you like to do? You can do whatever you think your character would do.
Okay, I want to try and row the boat closer.
Okay. I believe I'm doing this right, and you can please correct me. It says maximum speed is 30 foot, acceleration 10. So I'm ruling you just go 10, and then each turn you would go 10 more. I mean, is anyone think? I think that's correct.
What's the speed of the rowboat?
30 feet, and acceleration's 10.
Yeah, I don't know.
Will two people roll the boat in the same round?
That's a good question. And is it a move action to use, or is it a?
It was a move.
So acceleration works. Acceleration is standard action. With a successful driving check, the vehicle's current speed increases up to its acceleration in 5-foot increments, minimum 5, but no higher than maximum speed. The vehicle can move forward or forward diagonally. In other words, each time the vehicle enters a new 5-foot square, it can choose any of its forward-facing squares. This allows vehicles to swerve. A driver who fails their driving check can only move into squares directly. So, for instance, if you're controlling a boat using air current, acceleration of this boat was 10 feet. When the beginning of the turn, the vehicle is still and has a current speed of 0. Does the driver's check to accelerate increase the boat speed to 10 feet since this acceleration? Okay, so you can go. So with a successful driving check, you can have the vehicle accelerate at least 5 feet, and as that most acceleration rate is in 5-foot increments. That means you can go 5, 10, 15, 20. No, that means you can only go 10 feet, 5 or 10 feet. So as long as the total speed does not exceed the 30. Because I'm right, it takes rounds to get up to the acceleration. I was right, so it goes 10.
Yeah, we moved 10, right?
Yeah. So Nalia went. Well, Burke's pushing with one boat, so I guess Nalia could help Burke push as well.
We will be both driving the
Are
roads
we
at the
gonna
same time.
try and... Are we going to try and outrun these people or fight them?
All their weaponry is pretty long range. So I think we've got to fight it out close distance fast. I think you're right.
Okay. So Nalia, what would you like to do with your turn?
Row forward, and then... Can I row forward twice, like 2 move actions, or...?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Now we are figuring it out. Juno, your turn. Juno, Everbright.
Do I need to roll a survival check, though?
Yeah, I believe it's not giving me a check. Hold up. Roll one. I'm just kind of going if it was above 10.
Okay.
So unfortunately, it is a no. Do you get a competence from Burke's bonus? Oh, that's attack weapon damage. Okay.
It's like damage and charm and fear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now she's not afraid of rowing. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I got you, Juno.
No, you're good. I'm thinking. Kuko, my good friend,
What's that? Love?
would you be more suited to pilot the ship here?
I'll do the best I can. This is not the apparatus I'm used to, but sure.
All right. Well, try your best. I am going to make myself less. Jesus.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go prone, and I'm gonna end my turn.
After all, I am a captain. After all.
Okay. That is Juno's turn. Juno, describe your actions again for me. All you did was like.
I said I'm just. We decided that Gugo should be the one piloting the boat, and then I just kind of went prone, just to keep myself from getting hit.
Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna go this person. We're going to try to attack this boat. This shark creature. A 20. That hits. Gets a crit again. Let's go. 5 to the shark, and then it is this turn. I'm going to make my survival check. Nope.
I need you to stop rolling natural 20s.
DM's hacking.
Got hacks. 18, so I'm gonna go start moving my 5, 10, moving forward, and then we're all gonna pilot. Okay, perfect. Uh, 10. This one is going to attack. I'm actually going to stand over the boat with the one in the back here with my cutlass and attempt to fight this evil shark off of me. 19, I believe that's a miss, correct?
Yeah, if he's got any kind of cover, yeah.
Yep, so that is a miss. And then my final bowman will attack, and that's a miss as well. It's back to Burke's turn.
Yeah, I will try to row the boat once. Here, survive.
Yep, you got it.
Maintaining the performance is a free action. Token to its.
And you want to go 10 feet, so that is now, so 5, so that's 10, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. Burke, since you are moving. And then take one more round for you to get it up to full speed.
But are we? Oh no, we're. Oh, we are kind in range. Yeah. I can do it. The 25. There's some 40 range, so I am mid range. Oh. I'm at range to here. Oh no, but this map doesn't count. It doesn't count the diagonals, so I'm not in range. I thought I was in range, but okay. Then I will cast one of these.
So glitter dust, it is a medium objects with, what's my radius there? So I need to make a DC 17 will save for both my two people. I'm gonna look at my both. Okay, so I will roll 1, and then I will roll 2. 1 makes it. Since I will go descending order, the first one is blind. How many rounds am I blinded for?
As long as you keep failing, or as long as the duration goes. You get a save each round.
Okay, I get a save each round, so I am blind in the back. The first one, I made my save. Okay, thank you, Bert. Anything else? I think that's your turn. Guko, what we like to do, sir?
So, I guess breaking the boat is a lot harder than my shark originally thought. So, Can the shark grab one of them and then like barrel roll back into the water and just submerge with it?
Oh,
I
that
think
would
your
be
shark.
tough.
I think your shark. Since it is a little incline, I think that the best bet for your shark would be to keep attacking the boat. I don't
Well,
know
can he knock
how.
the boat over then? Can he just capsize it?
Unless you, I think you have to have the ability to capsize to do it. But I don't think there's anything wrong with doing a bull rush. But I think that the opponents that you're doing it would get a +8 as well against that bull rush, since they have
I think that
cover
no,
from you. Because you have to have capsize to capsize boats. I believe there's an ability
the
for it called
+8
capsize.
is for the +8 goes for attacks from land into water.
I'm just kind of reverse engineering it. That's the best I do because he doesn't have capsize, and I've seen monsters with that ability
Okay.
capsize.
Right, but I mean, I guess I'm wondering, like, if we fought a shark here and we were in this rowboat, you would impose a -8 penalty to it?
I mean, that's the only thing I know what to do unless you want to keep attacking the rowboat, unless you can find a rule that helps argue, or not really argue, but help your cause. Because you would be bull
Well, that's what I'm
rushing.
saying.
You'd be bull rushing the boat, so I guess it would be. Man, I guess I should have thought about this. Bull rushing.
Well, and that's my bad. I didn't think about it either. But I mean, I just kind of assumed we'd use normal rules unless there was a special rule. So I guess
Well, it says you can make.
I just don't want.
It says you can only bull rush an opponent who is no more than one size category larger than you. This rowboat is.
And keep in mind, bull rush is my that's my backup. I kind of just want to grab somebody and submerge with it. I want to do a Jaws and then just like leap over and grab.
Can
somebody.
you? I mean, I think it would be fair to then treat this as a running, like how you would run. So let's pretend that in order to grab somebody, I think it'd be a charge, because you're attacking on a charge. So I think your shark would have to move from underwater, circle around, and then do a jump and do a charge. And he would have to jump out of the water. You have to jump out of the water like somebody's jumping to attack a creature ahead of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds good.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know if that'd be worth it then. It's kind of
I mean, it definitely would
like
be cool.
a waste of 2 turns.
It definitely would be cool.
Yeah, in 2 turns I think he can just chomp the boat apart. So yeah, I guess I'll just keep attacking the boat.
Okay. Attack your boat, sir. Roll for me. Okay, so you hit with that. Again, the party sees this shark keep trying to chomp its way, trying to break the boat to get some bandit prey. Okay, so okay, Guko, I have done that. That is Guko's turn.
I'm going to that's my shark's turn. So
Excuse
then
me,
for
shark's
me,
turn.
I'm going to cast Burst of Radiance on. We cast it. Hold on, let me make sure. 10. Let me go. Let's see how many people I can get. I think I can get 3. 10, 10. Yeah, actually, I can get all these guys. So I'm going to center it right there, and then get all 4 of these guys. And they all have to make a reflex save. DC 14.
And where are you making again? Excuse me. Will you do your? Okay, and it is 10 foot. Will you do your radius for me? Creatures that are blinded
Yeah,
for.
10 foot. So it's like right there, basically all the.
Okay.
Yeah, the 4 of them make a reflex save, and then if they fail, then they're blinded.
Or dazzled, if they succeed. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yep. And then they also, yeah.
Okay, here we go. So I have Roll on my checks. So this one is that one and that one. Okay, so we have.
And if they're evil, they take damage.
So this one fails, and this one passes. And now we'll roll for the other ones. This one passes, and this one passes. This one fails, so he is now roll the 1d4. Okay, he is blinded for 14 damage to all evil creatures. Okay, where's my rolls for my blinded?
So that
And
Will-
days. I need my 1d4.
Say again?
I need my 1d4 roll.
Oh, gotcha.
One round.
Figures.
One round is blind, and we got one round is dazed. So dazed. Okay. Perfect. That's Guko's turn, and we will continue to go in order. So Burke's first. Okay. So I'm attacking from.
And then I guess I'll roll. Sorry, I know
yeah.
my
No,
turn's
no.
a little bit more complicated.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Do your.
you'll have to make a survival check.
You can do your. Don't you have captain check or something? Profession check or something like that?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You can use that if you want to. If that's higher.
Yes.
This is the first round, so we're gonna go 5, 10. Okay.
Also.
Keep my pupils in orders. I'm going to see if I can continue to attack this shark, even though I have been unsuccessful at this time. Just trying to figure out how this person would play. Okay. That is a miss for me. Here I'm going to continue my check. Oh, I don't do anything. I'm stuck. This person's blind, so I will take a negative. Because no, I am not blind. I am dazed. Dazed is a -2, correct? Dazzled, excuse me.
Dazzled. I think it's -1.
That's always -1.
Okay, so instead of a +4
It's
that I've been
dazed, you miss a
getting.
turn.
Oh yeah, so I miss. So Nalia, your turn. Nalia, you see an unsuccessful volley of arrows. You see, it looks like after Guko's brilliant spell, a radiant burst of radiance, it seems that some that were not blinded were affected, and they're kind of shielding their eyes, and they're still trying to shoot this shark, but you can just tell that from the spell they're just a little off-kiltered, and still unsuccessful in this attacking the shark. So it kind of seems they're in a mess.
Okay. So So drawing a weapon is a move action, right?
Yep.
Okay, I guess I will shoot a short bow at this person. Whoops. Right here.
Okay. So Nali, you get your short bow. You take your move action to hold up. Can you shoot a short bow? A short bow is what, 60 feet? 5.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't 5.
It
10,
doesn't
15,
count diagonals.
20, 25. So what's that? 5, 10, 15.
It should be about 50 or 55 feet if I.
Okay. Roll your attack, Nalia.
We are now
Okay.
15, 30, 45, 50, 70 feet away.
So she would take a negative what? 2 for each increment, so -4.
But isn't it a 60-foot increment?
It is 60. a short bow is 60 feet, but I think every increment you're off. Am I not right? It's -2.
Yeah, every increment is just 2. It's -2 for every increment. Yeah.
Well, does it matter now yet? Cause you still hit. You attack this one. You said. Is that the one
Yeah.
you're attacking? Okay.
Try
And
to
that
aim
one should
for-
be within range, I think.
Try to aim for the one that's blinded.
She's trying to hit this one, but that's the one she can hit.
Maybe she can tell which one's blinded. I mean.
7. Okay, Nalia. You as you're rowing the boat, you stop, pull out your short bow, and you land a well-placed arrow in the shoulder of this, I guess, lake pirate. Down 13. Okay. Nice turn, Juno.
Let me check.
I'm sorry. You want to do anything else, Nalia?
I'm just checking to see where that. Oh, it came from the short bow, the +1, because I rolled a 6 and then there was a +1 on there, which the Inspire Courage should still count too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be
9?
a additional +2 to hit and damage.
Oh, thank you for telling me. Okay. I adjusted the HP, thank you. Okay. Thank you for that. Juno, your turn.
All right. I realized it was muted when I said it. You can actually, you can. It wasn't anything to do with my turn, but what you can do is you can actually, in the settings for the map, you can change the tile so that it counts diagonals the way Pathfinder counts diagonals.
Okay, let's see if I can do that.
I don't know if there's anything I can do at this current moment. I'm just gonna keep my head down.
Can't you like vampire them or something?
I think we are still at a bit of an impasse as to what you understand my abilities to be.
Yeah, I'd say.
Alright, yeah. Let me see. Anything?
I've got this crossbow on my back. Can you use that?
Certainly. What's that, light heavy?
Yeah, light crossbow.
Oh, ranged. Like, 98. There's nothing. Oh, shit. Crossbows are a ×2 multiplier with a 19 critical range. I do believe.
Yes. I think
Okay.
so.
Would I be able to?
Oh, and it's an underwater light crossbow,
Ah,
so it will face no penalties should you have to fire into water.
perfect.
Where'd you get an underwater crossbow from?
I mean, it's not expensive. It's just like 50 gold more than a normal one.
When'd you buy
I've had
that?
I've had it since the beginning of my character. I'm a submarine captain.
Hmm.
Why would I not have an underwater crossbow?
It seems suspicious.
You can take a look. It's like the second thing I have on here.
Is there anything that I can? Am I able to like take the crossbow from him and shoot it in this turn?
No, I think you could take it from him, but you would take your next turn to you could take their standard to reload.
Yeah,
Or
okay.
standard
I'll
to
do
grab
that.
a move. So you grab it, then you load it.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the range on a crossbow?
Yeah, it's loaded, but you have to take a standard to get it off of me. And the range is 80 feet.
Underwater
80
it's
feet.
20.
Oh, yeah. Well, thankfully, we're not firing at underwater things yet, right?
Mm-mm. I mean, you could do it. It's 80 feet. You would take like a -4.
Really? Wow. How far away are we?
He's 100 foot.
Yeah,
So-
no. So it's only 20 feet underwater,
Yeah.
but
So
we're
the-
over water. It's
the-
just a normal crossbow over water. So it's
This
80
also
feet.
happened when I was muted, but to clarify, when a weapon takes a penalty for shooting outside its range increment,
Mhm.
it only takes the increment is not 5 feet. It's the range of the weapon. So if you're shooting outside of, say, the range increment of a weapon that has a 60 feet increment, if you're shooting anywhere within that next 60 feet, in that whole range is where you take the -2.
Okay.
Correct.
Thank
Yep.
you. Perfect. Great.
You can fire up to 5 increments.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sorry, Nolly, but
Yes.
it still worked out. I would have gave you your points if I was wrong. So you take a -2, correct? Juno, if you want to attack with a crossbow.
At this range, yes, I would only take the -2.
Okay, so go ahead and let's roll.
Oh, okay. I'll shoot it if I want. If I get to.
Yeah, you can't do it this round anyway.
Oh yeah, good. It's not loaded. Okay, so I don't want to
Yeah,
get too
well-
bogged down. I want to get too bogged down, so I'm going to go with this one first. I am blinded. I make another save.
Wasn't this one the blinded one?
No, this
this?
one's blinded. He dazzled this one. He dazzled these.
Oh, that's good. The
Yeah.
other one, yeah.
So I roll 18, so I'm not blind anymore. I'm going to see, make a perception check. Not the best perception, still see the shark, see these enemies in front of me. Okay. I'm going to make my profession check. No, I think I was wrong. I don't want to cheat anybody. Yeah, if I was wrong. So it's just a 19. And I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. This is my second round as I'm amping up. That is my turn. This one is dazed, so he will take a negative. Finally, 11. This one is my 4th. Upon seeing Burke, and Nalia heading my way, I'm going to attempt to shoot my short bow at Burke. That's a 16, I believe that is a miss. Now, Burke, it is your turn again.
Okay, since they got closer, I will sadly the inspiration will cease as soon as I start the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it? Was it? Yeah, there's a thing with colliding that it can be kept while I keep doing other stuff, but I have to review that because I think it's just something about the video game and not about the real TTP, the real rules. Well, then I will guess the inspiration stops when I undercall these ones, the ones that got closer.
Your inspiration doesn't stop unless you choose to not use it.
But
So, like, as long as you use a free action every round to maintain your inspiration, it remains in effect.
But the Thunder Call is a performance, and I can't have more than one performance at once.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know bards as well, but I'm under the impression that you can have any of your bard spells
I think there was a way for me
active
to.
at the same time that you, because the thing is to maintain an inspiration is just a free action each round. So all you have to do is if you use it, then you maintained it, as far as I know. I don't want to fuck things up. I mean, play it like you want.
This says it's bardic performance, not a spell, though.
Right, but then in theory he would just after that maintain it again, and then I mean he doesn't have to lose it, as far as I know.
Yeah, I think that I will need in lingering performance in order to keep the inspiration while I keep Thunder Calling.
You might be right. I don't know. This is kind of a one-off this ability of yours. So
So what are you trying to do?
Oh,
Bert?
but well, maybe Thunder Calling this boat.
Chin
And what's the issue?
is
The issue is that because I can keep more than one performance at a time, the inspiration will cease as soon as I Thunder Call.
You can't just continue performing, but then yell thunder in the middle of the song.
If you say I can,
Am
but
I wrong?
I
What does the rule say?
kind of.
I have to
shaky.
stop the performance before starting another one.
So
Okay, so here
so
is this a Thunder Caller
I found some.
ability? So as a Thunder
hold up.
Caller,
What'd you say, Nalia? Since you were speaking. Sorry.
I have some rules up for bards. So this is. It says starting a bardic performance. Let's see. Changing a bardic performance requires you to stop the previous performance and start a new one as a standard action, and a bard cannot have more than one bardic performance in effect at one time.
right? So is this a Thunder Caller?
Yes.
So a Thunder Caller uses that ability Thunder Call as starting a performance. So you can begin the inspiration performance by unleashing this thunder. So it's not like you have to do it in, irregardless of the performance. You're using it as part of that performance. So you can say, hey, I inspire by beginning performance and I thunder call.
At the same time?
Yes, it says, Thunder Call says at third level, a Thunder Caller can start a performance to unleash a deafening peal of thunder, etc., etc., etc. So you could say, I start a Inspire Courage, and in doing so, I unleash a deafening peal of thunder and do this. Now, the other thing, yes, it replaces Inspire Competence, but yeah, so as long as you're doing one of the performances that you have, this is one of the ways that you begin a performance is by doing that. It's a modification of performances that you already have, not something that takes away from performances you already have.
You say that it says the Thunder Caller can use her performance to unleash a different peal of thunder. It's allowed to spend around the performance, but it doesn't count as a performance.
Right, but you have to. In other words, moreover, you have to start a performance to do this. You have to be using a performance that you already have. This in itself is not actually a performance, even though it may say that from your thing, but it's part of another performance. You would just use up one of your rounds. You see what I'm saying? It's not meant to be a separate performance. At least that's not how I read it. The way I read it, it sounds like you start any performance you want, and this is an effect that happens as a consequence.
Let's put the rule as written. Let's interpret it, or maybe not. Maybe not.
We don't have to do this now either. We can do this later. I'm just saying.
I think
Yeah,
it
yeah.
says this allows the Thunder Caller to spend a round performance to create a similar effect as sound burst. So how many rounds of performance do you have right now?
Left, I have 23 left.
Okay, so I think that if you're performing right now, you take away 1, which is 22, and then you use Thunder Call, which now you have 21.
That's how I read it too.
Yeah, so let's
Okay.
do it for right now, and then we'll ask the Reddit nerds.
Yeah, but then of course.
The only thing else, the
it would
only
be
other
like the
thing
video
is
game
that.
We're talking over each other, and
In the-
nothing's getting done.
Go ahead, Bert. Go ahead, Bert.
In the video game, you can start a performance like that
Right.
call lightning or Spire Courage, and
So that's-
keep it as a free action, and then cast a Thunder Call standard as a move.
So yes and
Mm,
no.
whatever.
So that's the other thing. That's the other interpretation that I get from this is you're right, technically have to stop your performance so that you can quote unquote begin one. So you have to. So as far as action economy is concerned, you'd have to take a standard action to restart Inspire Courage to use this. But you're still doing them both. You just have to start one to use this.
That is, by level 7, I can start as a move action. That's
Right.
how I can.
Right,
How I
right.
can have two
So,
performances in the same
as
round.
right now, you're stopping your performance, use a standard action, use Thunder Call. Correct.
Yep.
And inspiring again.
And aspiring. So now you have so now you've taken 2
Yeah,
uses
inspiring,
of it. You have
okay.
21 more. You have 21 more.
That's, I had already deducted one for the Thunder Call, so I have 22 now.
Okay. So what is it?
And
It's
I
18. And which one? Tell me who I need to do this to again, Vert.
To these ones here.
Okay. So 2 and 5.
The one
Okay.
fire at me.
2 and 5. So 16 is the first one, and then we have 2 here. So 16, that's both fails. So I am
Yeah.
stunned, and I take 3 damage.
I have to spend a move action in order to pick up the weapon again.
So 3.
4.
Got you. Okay, now Guko, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna have this shark bite right into this bloke again.
Oh, 16.
If I'm not mistaken, that puts that rowboat at broken.
It is broken.
Then I'm gonna cast Iron Skin on myself and begin rowing closer.
So that was 1 round. So now we are going 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Now
We'll make one of those if we can,
Say it one
like
time.
here or what. I said we'll make one of those a diagonal movement or a lateral movement if we can, so that we're Thank you much.
Of course.
How close do you have to be? I yell back at Juno.
We should be close enough. I can't line up a clear shot.
Okay, now we are get my guys in order. I cannot hit this boat. I mean this shark. Yeah, I'm just missing it.
Oops.
He's got a really tough hide, you know. I built him that way.
I'm gonna keep on trying to hit with the cutlass now. I don't think I can hit. Yeah. Okay. That's them. I'm going to try to navigate my profession sailor check. And Nolly, your turn.
Okay.
Get back to the pirate music. Here we go. Wow. Which one did you attack, Nalia?
This one again?
Can you ping it? I'm got like, going on. That one? Perfect.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. That's my third one.
Yeah.
And you did, so that's a +2, correct? 7, and then Bert's +2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Nalia, it looks like it's a pretty well placed hit. You see that it kind of drops its shoulder a little bit, as blood trickles down. The bandit looks like she's almost dropping her short bow, but the last moment before she drops, she kind of picks it up and bounces herself back, and kind of moving her bow to zoom in on you now, being her main threat. But you can tell that she's pretty wounded. Juno, what would you like to do, sir?
I'm gonna drop prone one more time.
Okay.
What kind of action is that?
You'll do.
Well, it's free to drop prone, but it's a standard.
To get back up. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna drop prone. Fuck. My thing is, would we count this guy as having like soft cover through Walia?
That's hard. Yeah, I would think with the waves and stuff, yes.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna drop prone, shoot a bolt, and then reload. So the first one is a 9, and that thing don't even hit. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
When you're prone, don't you get a +4 to attacks? Or no?
When you're
No,
prone, you actually take -4 if you're firing a range.
-4. Actually, you can only fire a crossbow. Yeah, that's a crossbow.
Yeah.
From prone, and you can't fire a bow, for example, and you get a +4 against range attacks.
Okay, I'm gonna stay prone.
And you get a bonus to your AC.
So unfortunately, you miss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have much else to do. I'm just gonna suggest that Guko, if you could just get us closer, please.
Sure.
I'm doing the best I can.
You're doing great. Just as close as possible. I don't do shooting.
Okay. I'm gonna attack.
Neither does my shot.
See if I can hit Nalia. That's a miss. We're going to. Move. You know what? I'm gonna take my standard action to pick, my move action to pick up my weapon. Correct, and then I'm gonna use my standard action to pick my weapon up, and then I'm gonna take it again, and I'm gonna use my standard. Excuse me, I'm gonna take my standard to pick my weapon up, and then I'm gonna use my move action. Profession Sailor, I bombed it. I had a 1, so I can't do anything. This one, we're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then I'm gonna come over like at an angle here. And at this moment, we are gonna try to ram you. The ship's pilot must make a ramming combat maneuver check against a target CMD, using the base CMD of the ships plus a pilot and sailing modifier, or wisdom modifier that shares you're using the ability to control the ship. As a total CMD of the ramming. If the check is successful, the ship hits, dealing its ramming damage to the target. The ramming ship takes half damage. The ship's base ramming damage is listed in the stat bar. Okay. I'm going to try to ram you with my boat, my CMD.
Hey, does that rowboat have the capsize ability?
Nope, it just have ramming.
Well, then my shark should too.
It can ram, but I have to go at least 30 feet. I'm reading the combat rules, turd. Here.
Well, I'm just saying the shark should be able to do what the rowboat can do.
Yeah, but the rowboat has to move at least 30 feet.
The shark can move like 100 feet in the water.
I mean, your shark could, but your shark is attacking. Your shark would have to do what I mentioned before. We can change the rules up a little bit, but you still would have to move back the shark.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I was asking about this though, and you didn't let me. I'm just saying, like, if you got an option for it, just let me know. You know.
Oh, I just looked up, but your shark couldn't ram how you wanted to ram unless you moved away from the target and moved at least 30 feet. They're saying you got at least. They're saying the ship must move at least 30 feet with its forward square and its square direction.
I don't want to hold it up. I don't want to hold it up. I was asking specifically about this situation And you said I basically didn't have an option for it. But let's just keep it going. I'll figure it out next time.
Yeah, I highlighted the top part of it. I cannot capsize you. Let me again look at this rules. Let's make a ramming check against the target CMD. Okay, so what is your CMD of the boat's driver? Who's the boat's driver right now? Nolly or Bert?
Last round, no one rode, but before that, it was me.
Okay, so using the base CMD of the ships plus the pilot sailing skill modifier. Okay. So my CMD is +1. I have my. Okay, here we go. Doesn't matter. Does a 15 beat you? Your CMD?
I don't know. Oh yes, versus CMD. CMD, no, we don't have. See, 15 doesn't.
Okay. So it fails. You are not rammed. It was just a mere attempt to ram you. As this rowboat attempts to ram you, the pilot did something wrong, and it kind of just coasts up to you, and it's like a small bump, and awkward eye contact. Okay. My last one. I'm going to pick my weapon up. Okay, Burke, your turn.
Okay. And okay, I'll try to stun these ones here. One who just rammed us. Thunder! Again, 3 Sonic. But they have a 4th save.
Hold up. Okay, which one are you doing again, Bert?
This one's.
Which one? Do it one more time, Bert.
The one's close to us.
I got you, Bert. And you want to do a thunder call? Let me get my reflex save out. No, it's reflex. It's fort save.
Fortitude.
Fort save. Yeah. Okay. 4 and okay. Ugh, that's not good at all. Okay, so we're gonna roll the back one first. That's an 8, which is a fail, and then we will roll 13. They both fail, so they both drop their weapons and are stunned, correct?
Yep.
And how many rounds are these stunned, or just once?
It's 1 round, yeah, and
Okay.
they get the amazing amount of 3 points of sonic damage.
3 points of sonic damage. 1, 2. Oh, is that's the one that initially you were attacking, correct, Nalia?
Yeah.
This one. At that moment, as you see this thunder rain down on these bandits, you see this bandit here fall.
I'm sorry. Did the blind one save from the wheel, from the glitter dust?
Let me see.
He was one of these, one of the blind ones.
I think this one did pass a little ways back.
Yeah, I rolled a. I know I hit a save and I was like, I made it. I'm not sure where that save's at.
You mentioned one of these getting a save to stop being blinded.
You only use glitter dust one time though, correct?
It does. I used once on this boat, and one of them failed the save.
Yeah, one of them
So
failed
it
to
should
save.
run.
Yeah, and then I
Well,
rolled the
then-
save, and it became unblind on the
Oh,
next
I thought
turn.
Yeah, they automatically come unblind.
So this one is dead now. If I can ungroup this one. Ungroup it. Well, not dead, but this one falls unconscious. How about that? So it falls. You see it fall. She hits her head on the um, the ship's railing, and this one's stunned, and you see it drop its cutlass as well. So that was Burke. Is there anything else you can do?
Keeping the inspiration as free, and I was about to. No, I will grab the. I'll duck to avoid arrows from the others.
Say it one more time.
I'll duck to avoid arrows from the others. It's one of the D and one of the 5 Ds of dashball. Or was it 2 of these?
Say that one more time, Burke. I don't understand you. I'm sorry.
I will duck. I will cover. I will
Okay,
crouch.
so you're
and will-
covering. I got you. So you're covering. I understand you now. So let me write that down. You are covered. So you're going to take cover against any arrows. I got you. Okay. Guko, your shark's turn, and then it is your person's turn.
All right, let me ask real quick: is this ship sinking yet? Because I know it's under half, right?
The ship from broken condition, I believe broken vehicles. It had a -2 penalty AC saves, collision DC, and DC of all piling checks. Broken vehicle speeds are halved. When it is 0, it's saying that it is destroyed and will begin to sink. If it was
Okay.
flying, it would begin to fall. So you have made it harder for this person to maneuver, but it's not sinking yet.
Okay, so then never mind. I'm not gonna. There's no reason for me to keep trying to like. Can I ram one of these other ships with the shark? You pick up some speed and then.
So ramming, as we just discovered, a ramming to ram a target, a ship must move at least 30 feet and end with its forward square in the adjacent square to the target.
Right. So I could easily move 30 feet and like slam this one.
Okay.
Actually, even this one's probably 30 feet away. But
Is that huge token correct?
more or less.
Do the 30 feet have to be in a straight line?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably. So it'll probably have to be this one.
Huge token. Let me see. So we have 5 foot. So 5, 10, 15. So from the start. Okay. So. So 1, 2. I don't know if this is right or not. Is that a huge token now? 1, 2.
I mean, either one is fine.
There it is.
The way you had it before.
Okay. There we go. I just had to double check and look. Okay.
Technically, the first one was slightly more accurate because it's a long creature rather than a tall creature. But yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Okay, so you're trying to do your speed. I mean, do your distance. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20.
But no, it's easily 30. This is where the tip of it was. But hang on.
Perfect.
And then I would have to make a CMD.
Yeah, it's saying the ship
See,
and target must move at least 30 feet at its end with its 4 square. The ship's pilot must make a ramming combat maneuver check against the target's CMD using the base CMD of the ship plus the pilot's skill modifier. But I guess since this is not a ship and you're just trying to ram it, I don't even know what your ram is because you're a shark. You don't have a ram. You don't have a ram for your character, so the ships have a
Yeah.
ram.
Probably just like a bull rush.
So you want to bull rush then?
I mean, yeah, either one is fine. I mean,
Okay. Yeah. So you want to bull rush? So we're bull rushing. Okay. So 19, and I have to. This person's stunned, correct, Burke? What's the penalty for being stunned?
Well, that's not. Yeah, that's not.
There's the stun gets -2 to AC, loses dexterity bonus to AC.
Okay. So go back to my boat here. Okay, CMD. Okay, so 19. So you have that was that. My bad. I'm getting confused. So here you have bull rush this, and you're trying to do damage to both apparently. So roll your attack. It's so weird because this says a ram is a 1d8.
I'm trying to do what, huh? Okay.
I mean, you're trying to do rules for something that I mean
That doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm not really trying to do damage. I'm just trying to knock it over. I'm just trying to shake the boat so that the people in it fall off, and the boat is turned upside down.
Yeah, and
I know it's weird, but I'm hoping for coolness points here. I mean, you have to understand the shark is about 10 times the weight of the boat he's running into. The shark is enormous.
I get
You know,
it.
it'd be like you getting run over by like you're in a rowboat and you get run over by a cruiser. You know what I mean?
I get it.
As far as I think the shark should be able to like plow right through the thing, kind of like 20,000 leagues under the sea.
Mm-hmm.
You can almost swallow the boat whole.
But this is hard because his rules are cool, and then there's rules that we use for everything. I don't see capsize on the sharks thing, so it's like, so when do we break the rules, and when do we keep the rules as much as we can?
All right. Well, all right. So if we want to keep the rules as much as we can, then my shark shouldn't have any penalty to grab a creature, because his reach is 15 feet as is.
Okay.
He should be able to just.
So if his reach is
and just
15 feet,
snatch
then he can, yes, if his reach is 15 feet, then you should be able to attack the creature.
That's what I've been trying to do since the get. All right. So let me just attack these guys here, then, I guess, and even better, since I moved, I'll charge these guys and I'll eat somebody from inside the thing.
And you get a +2 to your charge attack. Okay, so 16 is what you.
So 18 here.
18 to hit. Which one did you track? Okay, so you're successful, and the attacking the back one there, you're successful.
Yeah, 18 damage.
18 to bite. So the shark grabs the creature and bites it and devours it.
All done.
Okay.
I keep going.
Goes turn.
I get him as close as I can.
Okay, now it's Guko's turn.
So 26 for my driver.
Okay, so you're 26. You can go to 30 feet now. So we'll kind of.
Speaking of, can I ram that guy, or does it have to be like a straight line, or how does that work?
I think it would have to be a straight line. I don't know if you could do it and hit without hitting.
Then I'll just pull up. I'll pull up alongside him then. So
Draw
that,
the arrow. Wait, you see this one? Pull up. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, I mean, you would go a little shy, but that's fine right there. I'll let you go right there. So Nacho is prone there. Nacho is there. Perfect.
All done.
Okay. We have this Shark's turn. Okay. Oh man, I can't do anything. I guess I would have tried to attack the shark that's welling on me. I'm gonna miss, and this person's dead now. And I have one more. We're gonna try to attack the shark, and we're gonna miss again a bit. Yeah, does 23 hit with the +8?
I don't know. I don't know what the cover rules in the water and stuff. Let's say yeah, because he had to come out the water to like grab somebody.
Okay, so I'll just roll a d6. Okay, so 4 damage to the shark, and now it is Nalia's turn.
Okay, can I get on this boat?
Sure, I think you could just do like a small balance check to jump over. So I'll do like an acrobatics check if you want to jump on board their boat, yes. And you notice that this is a sailboat that they're
Okay.
on, so it is a little quicker. Acrobatics, I will move this person over. Then you jump on top. And now you are in the face of the bandit. What would you like to do?
Punch the bandit with my free hand.
Okay, punch the bandit with your free hand. A 16 is successful. With a 4, you punch and you knock the bandit out.
Mm,
With the +2 from Mark. Excuse me. 16 plus 2 is 18, which is a hit. 4 plus the 2 for the attack and damage is 6, knocking the bandit out. Okay. Nolly, would you
Okay.
like to do anything else?
no.
Okay. Good shot, Nolly. And Juno, seeing this, you're still kind of prone. You notice that they've tried to do an unsuccessful ram attempt. Guko pulls up. Nolly jumps on the boat, hits the bandit. You see a shark attacking pirates. What would you like to do, Juno?
I'm going to draw my sword and I'm going to stand up.
Okay.
That is 2 move actions. Let me see. I'm gonna. Never mind. That's a bad idea. That'll be it for me.
Okay. As swords clash and swoosh from the horrible attempts at the bandits, we have one more. Okay, we're gonna start the order now because you guys are killing them. Okay, this third, we're gonna take this one and we're going to. Can I hit? Try to fire at this shark. 15's a miss, and this person is going to continue. I'm gonna try to, with a broken boat, it'll be a -2. I wonder if I can ram 14s above a 10, which we're using. And I can't do it. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I can't do it. But I will take my sailor check, and I think I'm going to try to position my boat. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then those are my 2 turns. Bert, since it's starting over, I'm no longer stunned anymore. No, that was a different person. And he didn't ram this one. Okay. Can't do anything. This is going to try to attack, if I can, the shark. Oh, 23. Guko, does this hit the shark?
I mean, sure, why not?
But I think you get attack opportunity because I'm firing a bow within range. Is that correct?
Definitely.
Yeah, so go ahead and attack. As this sailor is just PM panicked to take your attack opportunity. Oh yeah. This one as well is going to be eaten by the shark. Okay, Burke, your turn.
Yes. So I will. I'm within range. So I'll be undercalling the ones on that boat.
Okay, go ahead and throw it again, Burke. I believe I got a hit
What?
at 18, correct? I think I know that check by now. Okay, so let's roll for the first one. And then let's roll the second one. Oh, they both failed. They both dropped their weapons. And they are stunned. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Burke? And they also take 10. Oh,
Okay.
Burke, this one actually is, as you notice, you Thunder Call this one. It... You notice that they faint as well. As you do damage to them, and their head just kind of hits the boat with a loud thud. Okay, then for you to drop again. Okay, perfect. Thank you for your action. Guko, it is your shark's turn, and then your turn.
Alright, shark is going to rush over here and try to grab another one and eat him. Rawr!
You're successful. Let me see my HP on that one. Okay, that one hasn't been hit yet. So you do attack and you rip out a chunk of flesh on the thigh. The target is bleeding profusely, but your shark does not quite take it out.
And then, I guess, did Juno, did he drop my crossbow?
What,
Did
Juno?
Nacho drop my crossbow?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'll pick that back up and fire at the same guy if I can. Even though I'll probably miss, but. Nope.
Unfortunately, that is a failure for Guko. So let's continue to go. I'm taking this out. I'm going to... Usually, how to do this? So it's the shark's turn. The shark just had his turn. I am going to. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
I'm just trying to see what I need to do. I'm going to, at this moment, retrieve a torch from my person and light it. I believe that's all I can do, is retrieve a torch that I have on my backpack. I believe that is a
It's a move.
there's a move, and then
It's a move
lighting
that
it
provoked.
would be a standard action.
I will think so.
Yeah. And I'm going to allot a torch for my character. Nolly, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna climb back in this boat. And should I do a acrobatics check?
Yeah, I mean, you should make it. You're fine. 14's great.
Okay, and then I'm gonna shoot that bow.
Oh, it hits. And you deal some good damage. Okay.
This person.
Perfect. Okay. Good job, Nalia. You make it back into the boat, knocking your short bow and doing more damage. And which one did you attack again? You said this one?
Yeah.
Or this one? Okay, perfect. This one hasn't been attacked yet, Nalia, so you did do some, like its first initial damage to it, but still a pretty decent hit. As you know, what would you like to do, sir? As you know, ever bright. You probably are muted, as you know. As you know, it's incapacitated.
Sorry, I had a little
You're
I
fine.
had a little unexpected hiccup. I'm so sorry.
You're okay, man. It happens.
Hell, how am I gonna do this? Acrobatics is too low. 35 feet. Yikes. Really trying to figure this one out.
I know, man. You're kind of bottlenecked for being a fighter and something like this. That's like this combat. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean,
it was cool in my mind, but I was like, yeah, he's kind of got bottlenecked in this combat.
it's all good, man. I should have probably thought about situations like this, but I think this is something that'll be figured out later on. I am going to. What was the? Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do.
What would you like
It's
to do,
35
sir?
feet. Hey. Yeah, spear is the move here. Ugh. The problem with this is I have to program the weapon in. So.
If you want to just free roll, you can, and then program it after your turn. I'm not sure what would be quicker or not.
I think I might have it real quick. Hold on. Okay, 2 piercing. Crit multiplier times 3. Okay, I'm gonna conjure a spear as a move action.
Wow,
And I am
plus
going to-
34. Wow.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, so whoever that is so good. Oh yeah. So that is really bad. That hits at a -2 because it's outside the range increment. I don't think a 9 hits.
No, a 9
But,
doesn't hit. So you try to conjure this shadow spear, you chuck it, and Unfortunately, it is unsuccessful. As you know, is there anything else you'd like to do, lad?
No. We'll try. We might try that again.
Okay,
That wasn't it.
that might be the move. This person is on the boat. We are going to try to do our best. We have another person. We are going to wave our torch. We're gonna in the back. We're gonna take our torch as well, and we're going to. You know what? This person is going to take out a small device. It looks like something. I don't know if Guko's heard of it. Burke has seen it before. And you hear this in the back. If you're on the Sirenscape.
I am on Starscape. I'm not hearing anything.
There we go. You start to hear a. It sounds like a large banging as one loud pop is heard from this little device.
Photon torpedo!
And
What?
What, you know?
No. Oh, sorry. I was responding to Guko.
Okay, Burke, it is your turn.
Yeah, I will. Then I think I will stop the Inspired Courage. So and still do a Thunder Call on the one left. As before, I will use a move to stand up, then Thunder and duck again.
Will you ping the one you're attacking, Burke? Because there's a couple on the map. I just want to make sure I hit the right one. The right one for you to save. Thank you, Bo. Okay, 18, I make it. But I take 7 damage, correct?
That's half of it.
Half of it, okay. Oh, I've been messing up then on some of these saves, but it's okay. It's not that. It's a cool fight, nothing too big. Okay, Burke, as you hear that shout, if you're on the Sirenscape, you hear huge shots as the group sees huge explosions in the water that echo and ring your ears. Everyone that's on a boat, make a balance check.
Oh boy.
Acrobatics.
Oh boy. Fuck me.
Oh.
Juno and Guko, as the ships wave, you fall down prone. But as you fall, you can see over the rowboat. As you're being bombarded with some type of fire. And to your right, the group sees a huge ship emerge from the fog. Okay, it is Nalia's turn. Give me one moment as I talk to my girl.
The cannons and stuff.
That is a big ship.
guys. I had to go move my car up really quickly. So it was Nalia's turn. Nalia, what did you decide to do?
I might hold my action.
Okay. Hold your action. So you see to the west, sorry, east of you, you can see this ship here. It kind of rips through the water with different cannons trying to hit the party members as it's starting to get close to the group. Kind of drifting towards the party. And you can see various bandits, a lot like the ones that you fought. Again, bear with me, guys, on this map as a that's what you kind of see through the peepholes on top of the ship. Okay. The ship is moving pretty fast. It's moving about what, 130, 100 feet per, I guess, per round.
So like way faster than we can move in it.
Yes, at this moment, yeah. And if you see the boat, you see cannons, you see nets on the side of the boat. You see a couple of rowboats that I don't have pictured here on the ship, but it's moving quite fast. Okay, so Nolly, that is your turn. But it turned. It kind of like drifted. It drifted towards a party. So only way it'd be able to go is kind of drift forward. It'd be able to drift towards a party a couple more feet, but then it'd have to go north. There's no way it can move to the side unless it's some type of alien spacecraft, which it could be.
Okay, I think I'll hold my action and maybe ask if we want to try and sail north.
Okay. What does the party like to do?
Blim, 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 blim.
Ah, get him in the knees. We got pegs.
It's not like we can escape from this.
Bloody, I can't bloody swim.
I don't think we can see how many people are inside, right?
You just see a couple of cannons. You see from this side, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cannons. But it only seems that 3 of them are working at this moment.
Yeah, but difference of speeds, I don't think we can outrun it. So,
It can't move sideways though.
yeah, we could take advantage of lesser maneuverability. Could we get to ground before it catches us or something? How far are we from the shore?
Throw me a survival check, Burke. Let me look at my map here. 19, Burke, 19 tells you, oh man, where's my map of, here, it might be in my, dude, I love playing D&D, but it sucks being, it sucks not playing, because you just get so rusty, so quickly. Where is my map at? Here we go. Let me get my ruler. It's at 120 miles. Ah, man, you're... What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 15. That's 15 miles.
Maybe if we jump onto these other boats, so we can.
Hey, you still
faster?
yeah, you still got like a mile left. Which is like a mile to the shoreline. And they are firing cannons, and the cannons are getting more accurate at each moment.
Yes. So I could do
Well,
something.
it's not your turn yet, Bert. It's Juno's turn after Nalia's. We're just all like
Okay.
talking about what to do. So as the party members are talking, Nalia held her turn, or Nalia, do you want to do anything in particular? As these cannons are firing at you.
Hmm. I think I want to hold my action still.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do.
Hey, there's still bad guys over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah.
are they dead?
So these other boats do go faster, right?
With the sailboat, yes, you would assume that it goes. Okay, so now you're holding your turns. You know your turn.
I am going to. I'm gonna conjure another shadow weapon this time. This one being in the form of a halberd.
Okay.
We're gonna do a halberd, I think. And I'm going to attempt to use it to somehow help Guko get out of the water. Just try to, hang it through. Maybe not like stab him or anything, but see if he
Okay.
can grab onto.
That is a +2 to your aid. So not only do you aid Guko, you would get a +2, so giving a +4 when Guko. You could. Why don't you just aid him to him climbing up there? So that's a +4. Go ahead and roll your 10. Go ahead and roll your 1d20.
Me?
No, Juno. Because if he doesn't roll above a 10, yeah, so it's just +2 now with a halberd. Okay. Okay. So my other guy here,
Don't stab me with it!
he's
Bloody hell!
he's going to try to attack the shark with his cutlass. Now he can't move. He can't run from it. 17. Is that a hit or a miss?
Probably a miss.
Okay, so that's a miss. And then it is Burke's turn until Nalia wants to do something, I think.
What about mine?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Burke's turn, then your turn, Guko.
It's mine or Guko's?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yours.
Then Guko's.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is use one of these around this area. It's about. I have 3 squares, and what I'm gonna present in this image is the image of us sinking. So they think they hit us
Mm-hmm.
while we either climb on the other boat or whatever we do to get out of here. And they will only get a save if they interact with the image, so that would mean hitting the squares.
Okay.
They only get the save if they interact with the square. They don't automatically hit.
As attacking.
They don't automatically get a.
As attacking, interacting.
Yeah, but you have to
Okay.
hit
Gotcha.
that space in order to
I got you. Okay.
be
Okay.
interacting with it.
Well, I'm not gonna cheat. I'll keep my rolls with the 3 cannoneers, I guess, until they go to attack said person. So I'm not cheating.
And
Okay. So silent
I'll
image.
be
I got
asking
you.
the group: are we moving to the boat or sticking here?
That boat's gonna pass us, right? Like it's sailing, and the wind is such that it will just pass us by. They'll have to jib back if they want to turn around. They'll have to basically cross the entire river, I think.
I mean, to escape here, we do it from these boats or from the sail one?
Oh yeah, the sailboat's a little bit faster, but I'm a little bit rusty. I'm used to mechanical ships. I'm not a sailor.
And then I start, after I cast it, I climb on top of this boat, try to not occupy many space so other people can get in here too.
Mm-hmm.
But I've noticed I'm a lot better at sailing if I'm actually in the boat instead of sinking to the ground.
Okay, so Burke, you have jumped over there. Do a small acrobatics check. Burke. Okay. Pathfinder. I love Duck Duck Go, but I hate it at the same time.
You're right. These aren't the boats that we were given, but I'm sure they'd be happy if we gave them an upgrade on the way back.
Okay.
Okay, Nolly, I'm not sure what you want to do since it's
I am climbing on this ship.
I'm going to just make it more powerful. Okay. Okay. Nolly, you get over there. Everybody can fit on this boat. This boat is larger. It can fit 4 people. Snug. Guko, your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna try to clamber back up the
Make a climb check.
side of the boat. Not gonna be
You
easy.
get a +2. I get a +2,
Woo!
+3. Climb check. Was your penalty included?
Yeah, that's everything. Not counting the +2. So I get it. So it's 13.
So it's 13. With a climb check, Guko, you managed to lift up and go half speed. What's your speed?
No, like 25, 30.
Okay,
Hang on.
so you did 1/4 your speed. So you managed to climb on and you get inside the boat.
Woohoo! Yeah, 20. So 20 is my speed. At least I can get up. Question: how many people are in this boat total? The big one, the big ship.
This one, it seems from right now you only see 3 cannons, but you know that this is a pretty big, so you know it takes quite a crew to
Right.
operate it.
Okay. Whew. Appreciate that. And I'm gonna have a shark eat one of these guys.
Okay, attack. Oh, yep, that
Same
will
one you
finish,
got.
that will finish that one off.
Da-na, 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 da-na.
So that one you attacked and that shark ate it. How many more rounds do you have on this summon?
It's 12 total for this one.
It is.
So,
How
like,
many rounds
7
do you
left.
have? Okay. 7 rounds. Huko, Nalia, it's back to your not turn again, so I'm not sure what you want to do. Or did you went before Burke?
I went right after Burke.
Mm-hmm. So does
I
that
think
put
I
you,
went
that put you after Burke now?
before
So you
Guko.
changed turn orders?
I think so.
Okay, so my apologies. And Guko wins. You know your turn, bud.
All right. I cannot do much of anything. I am going to make sure that I am in this boat, though.
I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna go over here and take my action and move this person. That's gonna be my center in my move action as I take reins with this boat here. With that one. This
Okay.
boat's still kind of drifting. As the ship starts to drift out, it's because of the waves and ripples. This guy is going to attempt to move. He's gonna try to get away. He can only move 10 feet. So this guy's gonna try to maneuver and move 10 feet out the way from you, Guko.
Shark eats him.
Attack.
Yep.
Could roll a 1.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. 1 to damage.
Could roll a 1 to
Only
attack.
on one of his damage.
Oh, hold up.
No. He rolled a
18, I see. Yep,
18.
and that guy is done for as well. Okay, and we're gonna go to the boat. So we did a silent image, and these pirates are firing and see that the boats they sink. Correct? Is that what you're saying, Burke? What was it?
Yep.
What'd you say they did?
Yeah, the image was the boat sinking and leaving only water behind.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to move. Because as the boat's kind of drifting here. Everyone has to interact. Okay. That's that turn then. Juno went. Burke, it's your turn again, bud.
If someone interacts, it can give a bonus to the others. Interacts and passes the DC, and give a bonus to the others to pass the DC.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't know what. I mean, that's all my character can do. I don't know what you guys want to do right now. I mean, you're not rigged to the other 2 boats. I will, for all sake, say that you 4 on that 1 boat. So I'm gonna put these boats back here. I don't know if you want to try to rig those boats together. You will go slower, or if you want to try to take the boat and leave.
Well, if we leave the boats here, I would say that we should move the image with us. If we leave the boats here, they will see the boats appear out of nowhere and not with us. I would likely call their attention.
That's true. Yeah, I say we lash it all together. It'll increase our stability, and a couple extra boats are worth a couple extra coin. We ought to do quite well, except the one that got chewed up a bit.
So, Burke, what would you like to do with your turn? Start taking. I don't know how much rope you have. Trying to tie the boats together.
Yeah, try helping the tie the boats together so we can move all as one.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be your action then. So Burke is trying to frantically tie 1 boat, which he does. And then we have Nalia. Nalia, what would you like to do on your turn?
Tie the other boat.
Okay. And we have Guko in your turn now, and then Juno. Guko, what would you like to do?
Alright, I'm gonna have a shark finish this last dude off if he can. He'll run over him. And then I'll help them in lashing the boats together.
Yep, so that one connects that one out.
And then if we're out of rounds, I'll just have the shark drag some of those boats over with his few.
Well, with these, so upon seeing the shark, they would definitely continue to try to attack the shark. Guko, make a what kind of check do we get? Profession sailor? Or what was it? Profession driver?
Yes.
Let's roll a check for me real quick.